Gentaro's story of independence, sharing the news of the head keeper. As already announced, Gentaro will be moving to Ueno Zoo. The planned date of the move is October 27th. At Ueno Zoo, Gentaro will be bred with Annie, who is moving from Higashiyama Zoo. Incidentally, the procedures leading up to the announcement of the move took some time. On the other hand, preparation for Gentaro's move had been underway even before Genki's pregnancy was confirmed. Gentaro is currently 13 years old. In the wild, male gorillas typically leave their birth group around this age. He has already been living in a separate space for his parents at the Kyoto Zoo, but he will now finally meet individuals outside his family and form his own group. Recently, Gentaro has been spending his time trying to appeal to visitors to the zoo and still racing around and occasionally communication with Kintaro, who sometimes enters his area. He is sometimes aware of Momotaro through the fence, and Genki also occasionally peeks into Gentaro's area. However, Gentaro shows no signs of wanting to go to his parents' side, and his opportunity to play with Kintaro are gradually decreasing. Since Gentaro was 5 years old, I have played a lot, laughed a lot, and been in trouble a lot. I have watched him change from a child to an adult, feeling surprised, impressed, and moved by his actions. Not only his physical growth, but also his emotional growth has been evident. Gentaro has been separated from Genki, and I have been watching him grow up. I have been amazed, impressed, and moved by Gentaro's action, witnessing his transformation from a child to an adult. I have felt not only his physical growth, but also his emotional growth. There was a time when I wondered if Gentaro could ever separate from Genki, as he seemed so clingy. That's why, over the past few years, I felt him gradually becoming more independent mentally, and now I feel he is probably ready. Having observed Gentaro up close as a zookeeper for over 8 years, the thought of him no longer being there every day is of course very sad. However, living in a group where one was born is a natural part of being a gorilla. I believe that the opportunity to live and form his own group is a better option for Gentaro than staying at this zoo. There are just under 3 months left until the schedule moved. We have already begun preparation for the move and have started practicing with Gentaro in preparation for the day of the move. As a responsible staff member, I will do my utmost to ensure that Gentaro's move goes smoothly and that he arrives safely at Ueno Zoo. Above all, I want to enjoy the remaining time I have with Gentaro. This is a message from the zookeeper in charge of Gentaro at Kyoto City Zoo. Personally, I'm a bit concerned of Annie. Annie has not undergone separation training from her family like Gentaro did. It is unclear whether she will undergo training in the future. Additionally, I'm concerned about what will happen to Annie's father, Shabani. Shabani lost weight due to excessive worry when one of his partners, Nene, fell ill. Currently, Shabani is having some difficulty with his son Kiyomasa. Kiyomasa is also about to turn 13. He's also at an age where he needs to undergo separation training from his parents. Therefore, he's showing the same rebellious attitudes towards Shabani as Gentaro does. Shabani is losing weight due to the stress of dealing with Kiyomasa. Shabani loves his daughter Annie. If Annie were to suddenly leave Shabani, what would happen to him? I am also concerned about how Kiyomasa's mental state will develop. There's one more thing, the matter of Haoko's daughter, Momoka. Momoka will be moving from Ueno Zoo to Chiba Zoo. She's scheduled to be paired with Monta. Once Momoka becomes accustomed to the facilities at Chiba Zoo, she will first meet Monta through a fence. If everything goes smoothly, she will enter the same space as Monta starting next spring. I still don't know how Gentaro and Annie will be paired. Your comments are very welcome. I'm gonna give you more new information in the next video. Hi, I'm Ryan. Thank you for watching to the end. Subscribe to my channel please. Thank you.